everyone, I'm Teacher Al. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to study area of parallelogram. For example, number 1, given the base equals to 14 centimeter and the height is equals to 8 centimeter, and we're going to find what is the area. Solution, we will use the formula. The formula of parallelogram, area equals base times height. Then we have to substitute. The given base is 14 times the given height is 8. And we're going to find the product. 14 times 8 equals 112 square centimeter is the area. Okay, that's the answer for number 1. And number 2 is a problem. A playground in the shape of parallelogram has an area of 110 square meter. What is its base if the height is 55 meter? Solution, again, we will use the formula of parallelogram. Area equals base times height. Then we have to substitute. The given area is 110 equals the base times the given height is. Then we have to multiply it. B equals B times 55 equals 55B, and the area, which is 110, just only bring down or copy. And then since we're computing for the value of B, we have to eliminate the 55 by dividing both sides by 55. So 110 divided by 55 equals 2. And 55 divided by 55 is 1 times B equals B. So the height now, the base now is 2 meters. Okay, the third problem. The base of a parallelogram is 50 meters and the height is 25 meters. What is the area of a parallelogram? So our solution, we have used the formula again of parallelogram. Area equals base times height, and we have to substitute. From the problem, the given base is 50 meters and for the height is 25 meters. And then we have to multiply 25 times 50, so the area now is 1,250 square meter. Okay, thank you. To solve distance problem, grade 7. Okay, the first problem, Lorna and Peter are 16 kilometers apart and are walking towards each other. If Lorna is walking at a rate of 3 kilometers per hour and Peter at 5 kilometers per hour, and how many hours will they meet? Okay, our solution, we have to pick up first the given. The distance is 16 kilometers. For Lorna, we have 3 kilometers per hour the rate, and for Peter is 5 kilometers per hour. And we have to use the formula D equals rate times time. This is the constant formula, the uniform formula. When we say uniform formula, uniform motion, we are meaning to say this speed is constant. Okay, equation 1, D equals the distance travel of Lorna and D2 is the distance travel of Peter. So we have to solve the equation. D equals D of Lorna distance plus the distance of Peter. And the given distance is 16 kilometers. You have to copy that. Then substitute to D and equals to, for distance of Lorna, remember we have D equals RT. So the rate of Lorna is 3 kilometers per hour times T. So that's why it becomes 3T. plus the rate of Peter, which have 5 kilometers per hour times t. So that's why it becomes 5t. Then we have to simplify. We're going to add or combine like terms. 3t plus 5t equals 8t. And just copy only the 16. And now we're going to divide both sides by 8. So it becomes now 16 divided by 8 equals 2. And 8 divided by 8 equals t. So our time equals to 2 hours. So we are going to check b equals d sub 1 plus d sub 2. D 16 equals 3 times 2 plus 5 times 2. 3 times 2 equals 6. 5 times 2 is 10. So 16 equals 6, and so it becomes 3 equation now. So therefore our answer is correct. Our complete answer, Lorna and Peter, the meet in 2 hours. Okay, the second problem, bus number 1 and bus number 2 will leave from the respective station at 8 a.m. Bus number 1 will head north at a rate of 50 kilometers per hour and bus number 2 south at 80 kilometers per hour. At what time will the two buses be 390 kilometers apart? Our solution given, bus number 1, 50 kilometers per hour the rate. Bus number 2, the rate is 60 kilometers per hour. And the distance covered is 390 kilometers. Our formula, D equals RT. Equation, we have D equals D for bus 1, the distance, and plus the distance of bus 2. And solve the equation, we have to D equals D, the first bus distance and the second bus distance. Okay, the distance covered is 390 equals to the distance of bus, we have RT. So the rate of the first bus is 50 times t plus the rate of the second bus is 80 times t. Then our next step is to combine like terms. 50t plus 80t equals 130t. And 390 just only copy, and we have to divide it both sides by 130. So 390 divided by 130 equals 3, and 130t divided by 130 equals t. So therefore the time is equals to 3 hours. We have to check. Distance is 390. Distance of the first bus 550 times 3 plus the distance of the second bus is 80 times 3. So 50 times 3 equals 150 and 80 times 3 equals 280. So 390 equals 390. So therefore the equation is balanced. We can say that our answer is correct.